Do you also look at your life as a movie? Do you ever feel like everything in your life is happening without your participation? You're somewhere, but you're not here. Are you alive at all? In this video, I will try to give you the answer. Greetings everyone, my name is Kust, and I went to a psychologist in 2021 with the questions in the beginning video. I have completed for you all the information from my sessions with the psychologist, and I'm happy to share my experience in this video. I will save you hours, months, if not its entire invalid life. Today we are going to look at why you don't exist, how to deal with derealization and increase your concentration to the level of Tibetan monk, where the present moment is hiding, and at the end I will give you some tips on how not to blow your paycheck on a psychologist. The feeling of watching life like a movie is something that most people experience. It's important to realize that in our society, it's already customary to accept this feeling as a norm rather than something wrong. If you have begun to think about how things could be different, you are among the lucky few. And people who have already had the thoughts, is all this around me real at all? And am I real? You will also find useful tips to improve this. Living in the here and now proves challenging for our psyche. Stress at work, events in the world, existential questions we ask ourselves, all prompt our brains to use one of three ways to protect ourselves: hit, run, or freeze. Today we're going to talk about the third way. As you may think, a slanted glance from a passerby or being late for work generates a lot of thoughts and concerns. You wake up in the morning, pick up your phone, and your brain is bombarded with a whole ton of information that triggers various emotions, memories, and thoughts. What tips are trivial? Read the news less, talk on the phone less, spend more time doing real things, like going for a walk or eating without YouTube. If you manage not to overload your psyche and brain with unnecessary stressors, this will be a great foundation to the practice discussed in the next chapter. To begin with, let's think back to our childhood. You're 6-10 years old. Today it doesn't matter if it was good or bad. It's important for us to remember the eyes with which we look at the world. Try now to feel the state, when you did know what is bad and what is good, what power in the country is better, and in which bar is cheaper to rent a girl for the night. You've been looking at the world with pure, unadulterated eyes. You see this environment for the first time, and all you have is interest. Let's try an experiment right now. Pause the video and look at the object in your room. Look at an object and say its name out loud. Chair, cup, battery, blend, bag. Don't think about what is it. Just let it be. Now try it. I'll be back in 10 seconds and we'll continue. If you don't want to wait, fast forward. This is the principle by which we return to the moment. At this stage, you will realize that these are not just pictures, but really tangible, solid objects. Now again, I'm going to ask you to pause this video. At this point, we're going to be aware of ourselves in space. Pay attention to your breathing. Feel how the air passes through your nostrils, how your chest expands, how the air slides down your nasopharynx. In 20 seconds, I will return to you in the same way. Now you feel yourself. By alternating between these two practices, you will instantly find your desired here and now state. Meditation is already mainstream. Every second person has heard of it, and every fifth person has tried. Meditation exists in many forms, but not everyone needs it. I offer you a way to deal with the feeling that you are not here. Stay in the position you are in now. Pause this video, feel the breath, as we all did in our second practice. Take 4 free breaths, in and out, and shift your attention to the big toe of your left foot. How does it feel? Is it warm or cold? Is it tense or rest? Try moving it. Next, move your foot. Don't think about how are you doing it. Just move it. And focus on the sensations. And now, return to the toy. Again, realize its existence. Walk like this all over your body, from your toes to the top of your head. Yes, it may take time, but be patient, the result will surprise you. After this, once you have realized all the pieces of yourself, do a practice with awareness of the objects around us. This is the first practice in this video. Congratulations! If you have done it right, your attention will be centered on the present moment, the here and now. It may not work the first time. Your mind will wander to thoughts and internal dialogue will start. That's okay. Every time you get off track, don't berate yourself. Just shift your attention back to your body. This is a deeper technique than the first two. With it, you'll be able to stay focused on the moment longer. In total, I worked with 4 psychologists from different organizations, didn't spend $1, and now I will tell you how to take care of your psychological health without hurting your wallet. 3 psychological support centers. Search for psychological support center in your city. You sign up by phone, conversation, agree on a convenient time for you and just come. In my experience, there have been both group and individual meetings. I recommend still individual. First of all, this way you will get special attention and you will be able to work through the problem better. Also, not everyone can open up to strangers, so try to get individual sessions. Employer or school. Check with your employer or school to see if they have psychological support services. I work in a Russian bank and we had a separate platform with free video calls to specialists, including psychologists. All the costs were borne by the employer. Open spaces. In Novosibirsk, where I lived during my studies, there is an open space called Balkon. It's a place where people hold various events for free, from movie night to investment courses. Sometimes open meetings with psychologists were held there. From myself, I will say that here I attended acting classes and Sunday morning meditations. If you are interested, write in the comments in the next video. I will tell you more about what happens in such centers and how to find similar organizations in your video. Today we learn 3 mindfulness techniques: environment awareness, breath awareness, and body awareness. If I see that you are interested in this topic, I will do a sequel in which I will tell you how washing dishes will help you become mindful, tell you about more dangerous practice and how smoking marijuana affects your state. The problem of lack of awareness in the present moment is not you. Remember that you are not alone, and the ability to return to the present is just a skill. Keep practicing mindfulness techniques, and you're bound to succeed. That was a Ghost. Subscribe to the channel. You're interested. Bye bye.